my name is Rick. I'm a licensed hearing aid dispenser and one of the personal hearing professionals here at HearingAssist. And in this video, we're going to talk about this device right here, the HearingAssist EAZE hearing aid. We're going to go over unboxing it, what comes with it, and just get you started on your journey to better hearing. So here we go. Okay, and here's what comes in the box with the HearingAssist EAZE. When you open the box, the first thing that you're going to see is the charging case, which also has the hearing aids in it. Right here. We'll go over that. We're going to remove this plastic piece right here and set it aside. And the first thing you're going to see is this little square box that has your user manual in it, which I would highly recommend that you read. And a couple cards in here. One is a welcome card, just telling you about the company and giving you our phone number. On the back of this card, there's also some tips for getting the best use out of them, and I would read that as well. And then on this card, you're going to see this UPC symbol over here. You can scan that with your smartphone, and that will take you to a website where you can see additional videos for this product and our other products as well. Then in the box, you're going to find the USB charging cable. You're going to find the USB plug-in. You're going to find these 3 packages of domes of different types and different sizes, and we'll go over that a little bit later. And then you're also going to have a cleaning brush to clean the device and maintain it with. That is what comes in the box, and you are ready to go. Okay, the first thing you're going to want to do with these EAZE hearing aids is to plug in the charging base. So you're just going to take the USB cable that it comes with, plug the small end into the back like that. You're going to take the plug the other end, the larger end, to that, and plug it into the wall. When you do that, the front of the case is going to light up with some indicators. I'm going to try to zoom in on this for you, and you're going to see a couple lights there. You see the left and the right hearing aid showing up there, and you see the blue light in the middle for the case. So what these lights indicate, when they are blue, they are charging. So right now the case is charging up. The left and the right hearing aids are fully charged, so they glow white. If they were charging, they would also be blue. But right now, I can tell that the left and right hearing aid are fully charged because they're glowing white, and the case is being charged because it's glowing blue. Now the case will give you about 3 full charges of your hearing aids. If your hearing aids go out and are drained completely out, they will give you 3 full charges. So if you're going to be out on vacation or out and about, you'll want to keep that case with you so you can give it a charge as needed. Okay? So the next thing I want to talk about is how to tell the left one from the right one. And it's really easy. Obviously there's a left and a right slot for the hearing aids, and you can just take them out. And on the EAZE hearing aids here, you'll see that one of them is red and one of them is blue down there at the receiver end. And red is always right for your right ear, and blue is always for your left, and that's industry wide. So the other way you can tell is just by looking at them. I can tell by looking at them that the dome tips are pointed in toward my ear canal for my left and my right ear. And that's also an easy way to tell which one is which. Now you'll get comfortable with this after a while, and you can do this in the dark. You can tell which one is left and which one is right. But you can also take a look at that indicator, red for right and blue for left. And when you take them out of the charging case, I'm going to do that again. And actually, when you put them in the charging case, I like to put it in dome first because I find that's a little bit easier to get them oriented in there, like that. Okay, I put them in there. Now you can see that the left and the right hearing aids are charging and the case is completely full. Okay, so when you take the hearing aids out, they're going to automatically turn on and start flashing 3 times. That just lets you know that they turned on. Okay, so to insert the hearing aids into your ear, you're just going to take the body of the hearing aid, this curved part, and you're going to place it over your ear like this and let it hang down. Then you're going to take this dome tip and you're going to push it into your ear canal gently, and you're going to push it forward toward your nose and around the bend deep into your ear canal. So you can feel it when it slots in there. I'm pointing it toward my nose and then back. Okay, that's going to be the way you insert them. I'm going to do it again with the right one. I'm going to put it over my ear like this, let the dome tip hang down. I'm going to find my ear canal, push it in there. I'm going to push it toward my nose. Okay, sometimes you have to move it around a little bit to find that slot. Toward my nose and then back down the ear canal past that first bend. And that is simply how you insert the hearing aids into your ears. To remove them, just gently take it off over your ear and tug on the receiver wire in the dome and they come right out. Okay, so, and when you put them back into the case, they're going to automatically turn off and begin charging. Okay, and that's as simple as it is to insert the hearing aids into your ears. I want to explain to you the buttons on this device. And so, as you can see here, it has a multifunction button right on top of it, right here. And that button, if the hearing aids are off, if you hold it down for 3 seconds, they're going to turn on. The light's going to start flashing 3 times and then go out, and about 10 seconds later the sound's going to come on to the hearing aids, and you're going to hear a beep, either 1, 2, 3, or 4 beeps based on what program you left the hearing aids in. And if I were to press that button for 7 seconds while they're on, it's going to turn the hearing aids off. But you don't really have to worry about that too much. When you put the hearing aids into the charging case, they're automatically going to turn off and start charging. And when you take them out, they're automatically going to turn on and boot up into the hearing profile that you've selected. So this button also is your volume control. There's 11 steps of volume from the bottom to the top. You just press that button in and out real quick like a doorbell, and it's going to change the volume level. And when you get to the top of the volume, you're going to hear 3 beeps, and then if you press it again, it's going to go back down to the bottom again and start over, and you can go up 11 steps to the loudest volume. Now, to change the programs on this hearing aid, the pre-installed programs, you've got the standard program, restaurant mode, outdoor mode, music mode. You'll hold down this button for about 3 seconds, and it's going to give you either 1, 2, 3, or 4 beeps to tell you which program that you're in. So that's why this is a multi-function button. It turns the hearing devices on and off. It can turn your volume up and down, and you can hold it down for about 3 seconds and it will go cycling through the different programs as you hold that down and find the program that you want to be in. So that's pretty much it for the buttons. A couple tips for finding which program to use. It comes with, like I said, 4 programs pre-installed. The first one is standard mode, and that's just for normal conversations in a quiet setting, a quiet room. That's going to give you all-around sound, all around you from behind and to the side and to the front. And that's probably the program you're going to want to stay in there the most, is that program 1. Program 2 is for restaurants. So think of it as if there's a lot of background noise behind you. Program 2 is going to help lower down that noise behind you and focus the microphones in front of you across the table to the conversations that you're trying to listen to. So it won't completely eliminate the noise behind you, but it will reduce it. Okay. Program 3 is outdoor mode, and that is adjusting the microphones for that wind rustling sound that you might hear when you're outdoors and it's windy. And so that would be when you want to go into that outdoor mode. And then program 4 is for music, live music or recorded music. It's just going to give you everything that it has. Hearing aids are always listening for human speech because that's usually what's the most important thing to us. And so to a hearing aid, music is noise. So when you want to listen to music, if you go into that music mode, it's just going to give you everything it has without trying to eliminate the noise. Okay? Now the best way we found to use these programs is to, whatever you're trying to listen to, whatever environment you happen to be in, keep your volume at a steady level and go through the programs one at a time and listen to what you're wanting to focus on. And when you find the program that lets you hear the best what you want to listen to, save that program and then adjust your volume up and down. So that way you don't get lost, because otherwise if you go into program 1 and then adjust the volume up and down, and then you go into program 2 and adjust your volume up and down, and 3 and 4 and go up and down, you might forget where you were at, and which program you were in and what volume level you were at. So go through the programs one at a time and find the one that lets you hear it the clearest. Now it may not be perfect, but the one that lets you hear it the clearest, and then save that program and then adjust your volume up or down. Okay? Now the next thing I want to talk about are the domes. So the hearing aids come installed with this double dome, which will be fine for most people. It's the medium-sized dome. But if you're new to hearing aids, you may want to switch to a more open dome. And we have another video all about domes that you can look at in depth, and so you can understand what's going on with it. But so you may need to change the domes, and also you may need to change them from time to time for cleaning purposes. And when they get worn out, you'll want to change them. And they're very easy to do. You just grasp it at the tip, just pull it off, twist it a little bit, it comes right off. Okay, I'm going to get another dome here. I'm going to select an open dome, and I'm going to push that onto the end of the receiver and push it down, twist it a little bit, just make sure it's secure. And there I've changed the dome from a closed dome to an open dome. Now an open dome is going to feel a little lighter and airier. It may feel a little more natural when you're first getting used to hearing aids to use an open dome like this, and later on you could move to a more closed dome if you need more volume. Okay, so that's it on the domes. Let's talk about the battery life for this hearing aid. So this hearing aid will give you anywhere from 18 to 24 hours of battery life, so on a full charge. So that should give you use of the hearing aid all day, from the time you wake up until the time you go to bed. And we do recommend that you wear the hearing aids all day long. So it takes your brain anywhere from 300 to 600 hours of wearing hearing aids to become accustomed to them and to begin to hear the frequencies that it hasn't heard in some time. Some people make the mistake of saying, well, I'm only going to wear my hearing aids when I'm going to have a conversation. Kind of like when with their glasses. I only wear my glasses when I'm going to read the paper or something like that. But hearing aids work a little differently. Your brain needs to hear these frequencies all day long, or else it will forget them eventually. And so we want to encourage you to wear your hearing aids all day long. If these are new to you, it's okay to take a break from them for a couple hours and give your ears a rest, or just turn the volume down a little bit and give yourself some time to get accustomed to them. Okay? And then I want to talk briefly about cleaning the hearing aids as well. It's really important. The best thing you can do to maintain these hearing aids is to keep them clean and keep them dry. So we recommend that you clean them off every morning before you put them in your ear. And we provided this little cleaning brush right here that you can use to do that. the best way to do that is in the morning, because overnight any wax that may have gotten onto the dome has a chance to get dry and flaky, and it's a little easier to remove. So what we want you to do is turn the hearing aid upside down, let gravity work with it, and take that brush and just brush off that dome tip every morning. That will go a long way toward cleaning and maintaining your hearing aids. As you can imagine, that's a tiny opening right there, and it wouldn't take a lot of wax to obstruct that opening. And if you clean it every morning before you put them in your ears, that's going to go a long way toward maintaining your ears. And we have a whole nother video on cleaning and maintaining your hearing aids, okay? So that is basically it for getting started with this EAZE hearing aid. The EAZE hearing aid is our simplest model to use. Give yourself a little bit of patience with it. You'll get the hang of it. The buttons are really easy to use. And I think you'll find much success on your journey to better hearing.